right, obviously, no, we're going to talk about obedience, disobedience. I was just going through my life of major disobedience in my life because it wouldn't be that as fun to share where I got it right and I was obedient. So obviously you want to hear where I missed it. Everyone wants to know. Tell me how imperfect you are. So here's one of my... Lily, you know what a toboggan is, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
What's a toboggan?
Sled.
Okay, what else is a toboggan known as?
You call it sometimes hats.
I do not say that.
Like
That's
winter
offensive.
hats.
We
It's a
learned
toboggan.
that. We learned that early on in our marriage.
I had never heard that it was called that before you.
Right, we learned it when we lived in Ohio, and it's embarrassing when somebody says that. Well, I do not have a sled on my head. Right? It's like, what are you talking about?
So you're embarrassed by that?
I was for them.
Somebody was
on my
like,
head.
sweet toboggan, and he's like, sled on my head?
Yeah, I'm looking around.
Sled on my head.
So here he is. This is bona fide truth. This is what a toboggan is. If you say what you're wearing on your head, that can be called a beanie, a stocking cap.
That's what, yeah.
This is a toboggan. Lily, have you
Yeah.
ever rode one of those?
No, never.
Never?
No.
It's a bit of vintage for sure. Each one of those slats represents butts that could sit there. So this is a
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Where do
5,
the
6,
legs go?
7.
That's a big.
That's a 7-seater.
Wow.
This is the original luge.
Yeah, this is how it started. I mean, back in the day, the Olympics
Oh my god.
was this,
Wow.
okay? One of the best scenes in one of our favorite Christmas movies, Home Alone, is this, where Kevin is riding a toboggan down the steps. And growing up, I always wanted to do this.
Oh yeah, and that toboggan looks exactly like the.
Yeah, because that's what a
same.
toboggan is.
That's
everyone.
just like it was like a across the board.
Yeah,
This is what
everybody
it looked
knows,
like.
except for the Ohioans.
I just live in such a world where there's brands making it all different kinds of ways.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
know?
That's the
This
way.
is the one.
Now, if you look at this scene, I just want to, for all of you at home, this is so far from not accurate, because let's put the picture back up. If little Kevin goes down that stairs right there, he runs into the wall, everyone.
The flower pot. He's taking that
He's
flowers
taking-
out.
what
right?
are you doing?
And
Even
if
though he's
by chance
all
he
the way-
misses that,
he's
he's
hitting
running
the-
into the door,
Right.
the side of the door.
Oh my
But
gosh.
Lily's pulled up already, unless she quit it. I had already pulled up the YouTube clip
you
of
did?
this. I did.
Okay,
So
let me see.
go to Safari over there. As we come back into the studios, I can see Icon just studying the picture. She loves
She's
that.
just looking.
Yeah, she's just looking. Did you close out Safari?
You know what?
You
You
did.
must have by accident. No,
I
I'm just
did not.
kidding. I pulled it up real quick on my history.
Our
Yeah,
kids
okay.
were just asking to watch this movie
like,
again.
like we didn't watch it a
love
dozen
that.
times through.
Confession time. Christmas just came down in our home.
It did yesterday. It's still up even today.
I mean,
All right,
it's
here's a
like
shot
awesome.
of it. Let's put this on the screen really quick. This is the epic scene. It's such an epic. Like, I want to do this so bad. He's lining it up. It's so spectacular, right? It looks so good. He's going to go right out the... I mean, they did so good. When you watch the making of this, it's hilarious. Somebody actually
He's
does
so
write it.
cute. I love that he's got all his gear on.
Yeah, he's
still
like
want the
Courage.
hat. Yeah, 100%.
Like 100% Courage. Even
Inspired.
here, he's going to run into, but we just buy it. And then he screams the whole way down, whoa, and then flies out.
Oh yeah.
Epic. Okay,
exactly
thank you,
how it
Lily.
would go the first time.
Yeah, that's what we all want to do. Growing up, we had a small hill that we would sled on. My mom is a bona fide sledder. She still sleds at her ripe old age
Wow.
of 29 years old.
Go, Mary.
She loves to sled, okay? And so she had some friends over to go sledding, and like any kid wants to, I want to sled with my mom and her friends, so I come out, and it's the perfect kind of toboggan sledding stuff. It wasn't just snow. It was snow with sleet on top of it, so it's just sheer ice, and you're fast.
Nice. Wow.
And so my mom says, Scott, because I was a bit of a daredevil, right? I did stupid. She's like, Scott, you have to stay up here while we sled down, and then when we stop, you can come. Okay, Mom. And so they go down. My mom goes down. My mom's friend, Teresa Eddy, goes down. And then I'm just so excited. Like, you know how like a dog on a leash, like, you know, you got a
Yes,
puppy and they're
I
like
do.
running in place. Like, yeah. That was totally me. I was like, I gotta go.
It's so fun.
And I totally went. I did not go when my mom said to. It was like a 9-year-old. It was like, I had to go. And so I just went. And I'm going and I'm flying. And my mom and Teresa Eddy, they get way down the driveway and they fall off and they're just laughing. Some 40-year-old women just laughing,
So
having the
fun.
time of their
I
life
love
on the
that.
other side of the driveway. And here I come, and I can't steer a toboggan whatsoever. You got to lean, but when it's ice, you can't steer it. So it's just dead on. I'm going straight at them, and I'm like, I now know I'm in trouble for a couple of reasons. I'm going to run into my mom and her friends, and it just clicked on in my head. I shouldn't have done this. I was not. This is disobedience.
This is what she said,
There's no
don't.
eject button. Let's rewind this. It's just dead straight headed towards him, and I'm screaming, "Get out of the way! Get out of the way!" and then I hit the driveway, and it threw me into the air, which I'm so grateful for this. It was probably my guardian angel looking out for me, that would like just catapult me over Teresa Eddy, because what happened was, I'm coming, and if the microphone is Teresa Eddy, I'm going to just pulverize her with the front of that sled.
Oh, no.
But the guardian angel pops me up and over, and then everything's like slow, like, and I just like, oh, I'm sorry, Teresa Eddy, as I go over her.
You went over
her.
That's
I like
crazy.
skipped right over her shoulder. I still remember it to this day. And then just like Kevin kind of wipes out off this toboggan, that was kind of me sliding out. And I just, you know how it works. You ever you're in trouble and caught with your parents in disobedience. Like my eyes connected to my mom immediately, and it was the death stare. If she was Medusa, I would have turned right into stone. You know, it was that kind of look. It's like, yikes! It was like, I'm so sorry. You can have everything I own, Mom. Actually, you already have it all. What can I do to make it? There was no.
Yeah.
I got sent in, couldn't sled for a couple weeks. It was bad. The consequences were awful. Enough so that I've turned it into a comical story, and I remember.
Yeah.
I remember never to do that again. I would like to say I've never done that again, but there's been heaps of times, even on our sledding hill. Dad, give me some time. There's no time. I'm right on your tail. I think it's more fun. If you wreck, what a story. Oh. But when you're 45, 50, 70 years old, at the time hitting, my mom's going to cringe. I said she was 70 when I was.
She wasn't.
No, I don't know. She was probably 30. I don't know. Anyways, you know, that age, moms don't find that as funny as dads to kids do. But I know some things about being disobedient. That's the whole point. Hopefully you're answering, what is the difference from being obedient? What are the consequences? What's the difference? Okay, so there you go. What's the difference is I lost sledding. Had I been obedient, I'd still be sledding. You know what? To this day, I don't own a toboggan. It's got bad connotations for me, so I can't own. I can't own one.
Memories.
It's a consequence
You're
that I didn't see.
never allowed on that again.
Again, never. I mean, the truth be, it was like my third time doing something stupid. My mom had planted a really expensive tree, and I hit it, and broke it off, snapped it. It never made it. So I was ruthless.
Yeah, it was stacked up.
Yeah.
If
so
that was one of your children, the consequences.
They would have probably had it. I'd severed a leg of theirs or something. You want to know how the
we
tree
like
felt?
our trees. We like.
Yeah, you know what the tree felt like? Get over here.
Whack.